It's on now? Oh, the side tripping. Okay. September all way, man. Pushing ourselves outside our comfort zone, man. Striving to be the best version of ourselves. You feel me? So that's what we doing, chat. Striving to be. It's time to turn up, man. It's time to change the bad habits. It's time to, lock in. New Year's is right on the corner, man.
No way. Hold on.
Good, it's all good. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. And for for my meals and my diet. One big meal a day and fast the rest. So I'm gonna need a lot of you guys motivation and encouragement in 75 hard. I'll be documenting my transformation physically, mentally, you know what I mean? And I hope I inspire one of you guys to try it yourselves. Or maybe y'all could try today. This is day one. So whoever wants to jump on, we can one's in a It's lagging heavy. They said it's lagging heavy. Why is it lagging? Is it a solo? Nah, it's lagging. Nah, they said it's lagging heavy. Damn, they said, damn, that shit bad. It's lagging heavy. They said it's lagging heavy. We might have to restart it, bro. This shit. I'm looking at it. It's lagging. It's okay right now. How many? How many? Is that we're at 7,000? Yeah, it's good. Oh, so that's not. Oh, okay. Okay, they said it's good now. Damn, but it's not. I can still hear it. It's a little bit, but. All right. Okay. Sounds good. I think. Let me see. I think it's good. But the restream chat is kind of like, the restream chat is mad slow. Super slow. I'ma just tell everybody to, if they want to be in the chat, go to Twitch. Yo, chat, keep me posted. Let me know if it's better. The lag is better. But for all my YouTube people watching the stream, go to my Twitch if you want to be in the chat, because I can't read the restream on my phone because the restream is too slow. So for all the people that's watching on YouTube right now, if you want to chat with me, go to my Twitch and I'll be reading my Twitch chat, because the restream is kind of hard right now. But it's hot as hell today, chat. We 10 minutes into our walk. Like on 75 Hard Challenge, the outdoor workout, you have to do an outdoor activity for 45 minutes. So I'm knocking out my outdoor. And later this afternoon, I'll be doing my lift in the evenings to complete my second activity of the day. I already read my book this morning, so, you know, we locked in. Okay. They said no lag anymore. The mic is good. Okay. Cool. It was just that area. So now we know that's a dead area. So the closer you are to the sea, the worse it gets. At least we know that now. It is hot today, chat. When I say it's hot, I'm sweating bricks taking this walk right now. We getting them steps in though. They said adjust my mic? Okay. Let me know, I'm gonna adjust it for y'all. Let me know if it's better. Is it better? Let me put it on my hat. Sometimes it works better on the hat. Chat, let me know if it's better now. Yo, Miami is hot as hell right now, chat. I'm talking about so humid. But it's perfect for a walk. You're gonna sweat.
everything out. Okay, look at them. They playing some volleyball. You know, they getting some volleyball in. There's some vibes. Yo, chat, I advise you to do an activity outside every day. That's what I love about the 75 Hard Challenge is that shit, it makes you get outside and get active. You know, I never knew how much I like going on walks until I started the challenge. But like the first time I started the challenge, I never knew how much I just love walks. Walks is where it's at, you know what I mean? Yeah. For sure. But look, all my viewers that are tuning in from YouTube, I'm not reading the YouTube chat right now. So I need you guys to, what's good, bro? Chilling, vibing, bro.
Hey, bro.
Love, bro.
Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah. YouTube, anybody that want to chat that's from my YouTube, go to my Twitch, follow my Twitch, and you could get in the chat on Twitch. I can't read my YouTube chat because the restream on my phone is very slow. So all the people watching from YouTube, if you want to chat, you come to my Twitch. You say you love those walks too. Me too, man. There's nothing like going on a walk. You feel me? Getting some sunshine. Especially out here. The beach is perfect. Everything is a vibe. Muscle Beach, everybody getting their workout in. Honestly, one of my 75 hard days is going to be dedicated to coming out here and getting a good work in. So I need to collab with somebody, bring them out here, and we just get a whole good hour in chat. Let me know who y'all want to see work with me on the fitness tip. I want to collab with some like fitness influencers, and this 75 hard, I want to do the best collabs I can with the best fitness influencers, and I want to mix up all my workouts. You know this, I don't want to like stick to the same routine. I want to do different variations, yoga, Pilates. You know, I'm gonna try all types of workouts, all types of outdoor workouts, you know, shit that I've never done before, biking, all that. So stay tuned. It's gonna be action packed. You said Austin Dunham. I think that's cooking up right now, chat. The Austin Dunham collab, I think it might be cooking up. My guy told me about it. That'd be a cool collab on a fitness tip. That'd be fire. Yeah, that's the guy. He's a YouTuber and shit, so it'd be cool to get him for one of my fitness 75 hard challenge vlogs / streams. You know what I mean? And of course, I'll be collabing with some girls as well. All right, minutes into the walk. I'm gonna walk this way 30 minutes and then I'm gonna head back. So far, so good, man. Getting them steps in.
But he was like,
I'm gonna tell y'all this, chat. Like, I'm not reaching out for collabs. All my collabs that I've recently got was their team reaching out to me, which means that I'm on the right track with my content. So all I need to do is just hustle with the content I do, and then you know the collabs are just gonna come through virality. The more viral you go, the more you push great quality content that people enjoy, the bigger the opportunity. So I'm gonna just stick to the recipe I've been doing, chat, and whatever comes along the road and pathway is lit. Today is a good collab too. inspire them through my content, and that's my whole purpose with this shit. The whole purpose with this shit is to inspire as many people as possible. You know what I mean? Real shit. Through my everyday life, like letting them know that, like, look, I'm a regular person just like y'all, man. I'm out here going on walks trying to be the best version of myself. You feel me? Like, that's the key to this life shit, man. What else are you doing if you're not striving to be the best version of yourself? What are you doing with your day to day? You feel me? Like, even with like consuming content, right? You got to understand that with consuming content, right? Just understand that when you consume content and you seeing a bunch of people in the comment section saying doing whatever or saying whatever, 9 times out of 10 times, those are people that really don't have shit really going on, especially if it's coming from a negative space. You know what I mean? So it's just like the fact that you got that much time to consume content and be so invested in it, it's like that's time that you could be putting into yourself, being the best version of yourself, you know, working on yourself. Because it's either you in the game or you're not. You just in the stands. So you got to ask yourself that. Do you want to be in the game or you want to be in the stands? You know what I mean? You said Bradley Martin? Shit, yeah, I heard about Bradley Martin. Facts, he's in LA, right? That'd be a fire collab. I wouldn't mind coming to get a strong lift in with him. You know what I mean? Yeah, somebody make that connection. That'd be fire. Bradley Martin on a fitness collab? That'd be sick. I'm gonna try to collab with as much fitness influencers and just influencers period for the 75 hard challenge. Whoever want to join me, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I have an outdoor and indoor workout daily. You feel me, chat? I have an outdoor and indoor workout daily, and I would love for people to join. Different influencers and just people. If I run into you, shit, and you want to hop in on this work, I don't mind that either. So that's where I stand. I don't know who Mike Thurston is. You said in Dubai? Shit, that's definitely on the bucket list for destinations to travel to. That's definitely on the bucket list, chat. Where we at? 20 minutes in. It's the 30-minute mark. We're gonna walk back. It's hot as hell today. My walk, Nancy, is going super well. I'm 20 minutes in. I'm feeling good. You feel me? We getting these steps in. Day 1 of the 75 hard challenge, man. We don't plan on quitting. Damn, she has a nice Doberman. That's the dog I want, chat. Honestly, I have this vision of me just taking a picture with 2 Dobermans like that, on some like boss level shit. I like the dog. Yeah, love that. I want 2 Dobermans, chat. Like, take like a boss ass picture with 2 Dobermans. No, I'm getting in the gym today too. Like, look, this is the 75 hard challenge, so this is my outdoor segment of it, chat. And then later on, I'm gonna get some work in it. I'm gonna get some lifting in. It's the fall. It's time to get stronger, leaner, and you know, end the last quarter of the year the right way. You feel me? A lot of times, the last quarter of the year, people get lazy because of the holidays and shit, you know. But I feel like the last quarter of the year is the most important quarter, because if you start now on your goals and your aspirations and shit for the new year, like you're ahead of the game. A lot of times people wait till January 1st to want to get on their shit. Why not? Why do that when you could get on your shit now, plant the seed, and then you already have that momentum going into 2026? See, that's the hack right there. You know what I mean? Build them habits right now. For real, bro, I look like the type of person. No, I'm not a snake type of person. Like, honestly, it's crazy because growing up in New York, you would see those type of guys that have the pythons and shit. But I've never been that type of dude. Like, I just like dogs, to be honest with you. Feel me? I'm not a reptile type of person. Yeah, facts. It's because that's true. That's so true, though. You got to think about it, right? For everybody in the chat, you all have goals, right? So let's be real. While you procrastinating, while you're not in the game and you're just on the sidelines watching and commenting and criticizing other people's lives, that other people that are in the game, your life is just passing by. And there's somebody that's literally that don't give a fuck about nothing but what they're trying to accomplish. There's literally people out there that's all they give a fuck about. Like, they don't watch TV. They don't consume content like that. They just get up and fucking grind. You feel what I'm saying? They don't even care about having fun. There's a motherfucker out there that don't give a fuck about having fun. Just all grind. Like, straight up. There's people like that. That's the people you're competing with. That's the people I know in 2 years, and you're like, where the fuck this person come from? They were literally so obsessed with what they had going on, willed their way into success. You want to be that type of person. You know what I'm saying? Just understand what you're up against, chat. You feel me? Like, this shit is not easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it, to be honest with you. This shit is not easy. Even that little segment with Speed, right? It was so dope to experience that. And it was just even dope for his team to reach out to me and shit for the collaboration and shit. It was just dope as fuck. I love that, you know? The fact that, like, my hard work that I put into my content and just being consistent with it led into, like, people at like that's that big to notice what I have going on to even want to do a collab. So that's itself. But just to be in that environment and with Speed, like, everybody see the glitz and glamour and like, oh yeah, you know, he's the biggest streamer, he making so much money and shit like that. But I'm gonna let you know this, chat, that shit ain't easy what he doing. That shit ain't easy. Just think about that mentally impacts too. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta be built. Oh, hold on, chat. Let's see this. I hope I'm not lagging over here. Chat is buffering. Right now. Chat is not even coming up no more. Oh, it's probably lagging. Is it lagging? Yeah, it is lagging. I'm seeing it on Twitch. It's lagging.
Well, it's gonna lag because you don't got no service, but it's 7,000 right now. But it's gonna lagging because you're on the backpack. But Shadow, tell us.
Don't worry about it. And
Hold on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this shit. Yo, chat, y'all see me, hear me? We good now? Okay. It's choppy. We might have to go inland a little bit. Because near the water, it's kind of laggy. Let's go back this way. Yo, Chad, it's still lagging. We're about to walk back. Damn, I'm hot as hell. Oh, it's good now? Okay, bet. Had to make sure. So look, moderators, if you in the chat, this is what we're doing. I want to do a weekly on a Friday. We're gonna do talent show Fridays. You feel me? Let's create a flyer. You know, put me on it. We're gonna do talent show Fridays, and it'll be a $500 reward for the winner. So, and we'll have it on Discord, and we'll promote for it early. So let's do that. Let's get the flyer made, and let's get a good flyer made ASAP. And let's run it. Talent show Fridays on Twitch. $500 reward. All right. Let's get the flyer made as soon as possible. Put the Discord symbol on it so people understand they need a Discord to join. And we're gonna find the best talent we're gonna discover the best talent. All right, chat. The next big artist, the next big and do their thing, and there's a reward for it. So let's do that shit every Friday, man. Remember, I pitched the idea. We're gonna get this shit done. It's gonna be big, and I'm gonna have a co-host every week, a special guest co-host for the talent show every week. All right, and moderators, we could do polls, right? So, like, you know, we'll come up with like some rules for the talent show, and we'll allow the viewers to vote people off and vote them on. You know what I mean? So that's how we'll run it. So I'll have a co-host, but the polls is what dictates the talent. That's how we'll do it. All right, so talent show Fridays with King 68. We're gonna have the viewers vote who the winner is, vote people off, who's eliminated, and that's how we'll run it. And every week I'll have a new influencer co-host to host it with me, and we'll run it up. I got a good feeling about this idea too, a great feeling. So T baby, make sure we get that flyer done as soon as possible, so we can promote all week for it, and all talent that want to participate. Yo T baby, all talent that want to participate. Put whoever contact. I'd rather a moderator handle it for me, so y'all could kind of like walk everybody that wants to participate in it seriously into the process of being a part of this. You feel me? I don't have time to do that, so I'm gonna need a moderator or somebody to orchestrate, you know, with the emails or wherever you want them to hit you up at, so you could put them in. So when it's time to start streaming it, we got everything organized perfectly. You know what I mean? $75 hard consists of this daily. You have to do a 45-minute outdoor segment workout. Then you have to do a 45-minute indoor. It could be more, but 45 minutes is your minimum time frame. You should be doing your outdoor workout and your indoor. Then you have to have a gallon of water per day. You have to complete a gallon of water per day. You have to read 10 pages of a self-help book, a nonfiction book, 10 pages per day, minimum. And you have to take a progress photo of your physique every day. That's the goal when it comes to 75 hard challenge. If you miss any of the tasks in one day, you have to restart no matter what it is. If you get all but one task, you have to restart over. So the goal is to make sure you complete every task every day. You know what I mean? Even if you have to wake up a little bit earlier than you usually do. Yeah, let's create a tab where all the talent will be located for the Discord or whatever, waiting for their time. You know what I mean? That's what we'll do. So let's get on it ASAP. Let's get on it ASAP. Okay, T-Baby, that's what I'm talking about. You getting on it ASAP. I love that. I love that. All right, chat, we 34 minutes in. We're 34 minutes on this walk and the outdoor portion is completed.
Miami style of built. The rule of three, meaning that the three-story stall usually can't be cut. Three is perfect.
Yes, for the I'm definitely gonna add hoodies and sweats to the fall season for my clothing brand. Hats, beanies, socks, frames, everything, chat. So stay tuned for that. Fall colors. And I'm adding activewear, so that's coming soon too. Some King Energy activewear for the people that enjoy working out and getting on that grind. So that's what we're doing. Yes, we will be doing polls for the talent show. I'm gonna leave it up to the viewers to vote the talent off or keep them on. You know what I mean? And we'll just do elimination down to the last talent. $500 reward. Yo, T-Baby, you'll just have to wait for the Queen Energy to drop. I'm gonna drop some unisex shit for the ladies too. Or I'm gonna drop some unisex shit and then I'm gonna drop something specifically for the ladies. So be patient for that. All right? Be patient. It's coming. It's coming sooner than you think. But today has been a great fucking day to take a walk, man. It's a beautiful day in Miami. It's hot as hell, but still great. Still great. Let's see. Yo, T-Baby, is that flyer gonna, I'm gonna just say this, the flyer better be fire for that. The flyer has to be fire. If it's trash, just let me know. I need to see some references. Send me some references of the flyer person that you about to have for the poster. You said what health book? No, self-help. I don't mean, it doesn't have to be a health book, but I would say like if you're on this journey, you want to read a book that, you know, a personal development book that's gonna expand your mind and like motivate you and inspire you to complete the challenge, chat. That's my opinion. It could be any nonfiction book for your 75 hard challenge, but I would say, why not read a self-improvement book? You know what I mean? But a good one for people that like deal with anxiety and overthinking, I would say, or like people that are procrastinators, Power of Now. You feel me? Power of Now is a great book to read. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you, baby, this flyer is kind of trash. I'm gonna be real with you. We need something better. I'd say use that for something else. We need better flyers. We need some shit that look official, you know what I mean? That should look like a cartoon. Yo, appreciate that, Steve, man. That's love, bro. I appreciate that. You know we're gonna continue to turn up, push the king energy. We're gonna continue to push that. But I appreciate you, bro. Keep doing your thing. Man, I'm gonna do a stream with whoever come our way, you know what I mean? Whoever fuck with me, I'm gonna do a stream with them. So that's how we rock it, man. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. We getting them good old steps into today, man. We 2 miles in on the walk. This first week is not gonna be easy, chat. I'm already feeling it. I already know this first week is not gonna be easy. But the work has to get done. How many steps do I get in a day? A minimum, I try to get 10,000 per day, minimum. You know what I mean? On a great day, I like to get up to 20,000 steps on a real active day. I feel like with 75 hard challenge though, because I'll be doing a lot of outdoor walks, I'd say it'll be easy to hit 15 plus daily. For sure. Mr. Not So Important, I hate that question because I don't think too far ahead. I stay in a moment with my goals and shit, and I don't talk about my goals. So I'm somebody that, you know, it's between me and the Most High. You feel me? I don't like talking about my goals with people. I just pop out, and when you see me at that level, you see me at that level, you know? That's where I'm at with it. I'm having fun with this shit. I'm in the present moment with this shit, and when you see me really up there, you just gonna know that I put the work in behind the scenes, you know? That's my mindset. Put that work in behind the scenes. don't really brag about it. Pop your shit with actions. Pop your shit in the position you in. You know, 2 years ago, you know, I wasn't even a thing on the net. You know, I put that work in behind the scenes, that consistency behind the scenes, and I was able to place myself like where I'm at right now. As to why you guys know I exist. You feel me? But that was all due to consistency and work behind the scenes. No days off, just strictly grinding, tweaking shit when it wasn't right, you know, making mistakes and readjusting, not quitting at all. That's what the last 2 years consist of, to where now I'm at a position to where big streamers and big influencers are tapping in. It's really a grind. Don't let nobody tell you it's not. This shit is not easy, and the average person quits on anything. So just understand the type of mindset it takes, and sometimes it takes isolation. I'll say that shit too. It takes a lot of isolation because majority of the time, nobody has like the right circle, you know? Some people are lucky with a successful, inspirational circle that everybody has a level of success, but let's be real here. That's not the case most of the time. So due to that, I'm gonna let you guys know it might take you being isolated and obsessed with your shit until you attract higher vibrational people, man. And I'm gonna let you guys know this. When you do reach a level of success at this, if that ever happens for you, just understand that they're gonna hate you even more. Like one thing about people is people, like especially average-minded people, they hate successful people. They just think it's handed to them, you know what I mean? They think their life is just on easy mode. So just understand that the higher you go up, the more hate you're gonna receive, and even your family, even your friends are gonna show jealousy and hate. And just understand that's what this shit comes with. A lot of times people want this shit, but they don't know what they're signing up for. When you on some regular shit in your comfort zone, it's easy to have friends. It's easy to be on your level because you're not doing shit. And it's easy to relate to people that ain't doing shit. So you're gonna have a bunch of friends that ain't doing shit, and you guys are gonna be happy with each other because nobody's making nobody uncomfortable. So I'm gonna let you guys know this. When you stay on that regular average level, yes, you're gonna have the most friends and you're gonna have the most people that's just agreeing with everything you're doing. But wait till you start to level up and you wanna separate yourself and get to another level. They're gonna think that you're trying to shit on them. They're gonna think you're trying to ego them, you know what I mean? That's how this shit works. That's how this shit works. Have people around me changed since I got bigger? Yes. I mean, I never really was a person that had a large circle anyway. I have a few friends and shit, but not too many at all. You feel what I'm saying? But I would say, yeah, the more you go up, the more you kind of want to isolate yourself. And like, you kind of want to like lock in and make sure that you're around people, you stay where your love is. You go where your love is at, you know what I mean? Like, one thing I could say is the higher you go up, or just anywhere in life you at, just be where your love is. Where they love you at, that's where you need to be. You feel me? Whether that be your city, whether that be your family, whether that be your friends. If you know your love is with your family, you need to be as close to your family as possible. If you know your love is in a certain city, you need to be living in that city where the love is. Make sure you go where you're valued and appreciated. You feel what I'm saying? Go where you're most valued. Like, give attention to the girl that most values you. You get what I'm saying? That wants to show you that you are a king. Like, you want that. But you have to be a king and move like a king and make the sacrifices like a king to even attract that type of woman. You can't just expect to be a bum and then attract a female and expect them to treat you like a king. I'm just being real with you. You feel me? You hustling backwards if that's what you think. Your goal should be to be ambitious as a man in life. Be ambitious and fucking have goals, outlandish goals at that. You should want to be the best of the best, Like, brainwash yourself. Brainwash yourself. Even if you don't believe it, you need to start brainwashing yourself that you that nigga and that you the shit. Even if you don't believe it at first. You feel me? If you fat, you need to be in that mirror talking about, man, I'm, you know, just like encourage yourself. Let you know you're going to be in the best shape ever. You're going to be the healthiest ever. You're going to get the most, you know, females ever and attract the most success ever in the mirror until you believe it. Because at first you're not going to believe it because you're not even confident. But if you to create a habit of brainwashing yourself to be the best version of yourself, even if you don't feel like it, what happens is eventually you get that mental shift and now you start thinking like that. I'm telling you, you are who you think you are, dead ass. Nobody's gonna treat you like royalty until you start treating yourself like royalty, straight up. Because if you don't believe in yourself, why the fuck you think everybody else is gonna believe in you? Let's be real, chat. A lot of people be complaining and talk about, I don't got support, I don't get love, I don't get women, I don't this, that, the third, because nigga, you don't believe you could get women. That's why, and your actions show it. And you know what? The girl subconscious could tell that you're not confident and she's not attracted to you, bro. Straight up. That's the whole recipe. So if you don't believe in yourself, you got work to do. You need to work on yourself. You need to brainwash yourself into believing in yourself. And it's gonna take some time. Might take months. But like I said, we're creatures of habit and patterns. So if you put in the months and the time and working on your mental and how you view yourself and shit like that, eventually you create that muscle and your that mental muscle, and nobody could change that. I'm gonna tell y'all this, chat. I have homies that are obese, right? I have homies that are heavier than normal, and because they're confident as fuck, they get the prettiest women because they're confident. They don't show unconfident, that they're unconfident around the women. You feel me? Real shit. Once you're insecure and unconfident, people could read that shit from a mile away. Straight up. Bro, how many teenagers I have in here? Oh, y'all, am I looking for speed? I'm a grown ass man, chat. What I'm looking for speed for? He doing his thing. You feel me? I'm doing my thing. That gotta be a 12-year-old. It better not be no grown man behind that. Are you looking for speed? Don't be 30 plus commenting some shit like that. Okay, chat, we have 50 minutes. So I went over to 45. We still walking, but we're at 50 minutes. Yeah. I say 48 Laws of Power is a good book. Some good knowledge. 48 Laws of Power. What else? Think and Grow Rich is a classic for anybody that never read it. It's something that you should read multiple times. Think and Grow Rich. That's a book that everybody should have because it just shows you the mental process behind growing wealth and just being rich. You know? What else? It's a lot of books, man. The 4 Agreements, I advise everybody to read the 4 Agreements. That's a great book to read. You feel me? And that's a book that you read 10 times over. You never stop reading that. You always want to be reminded. But the 4 Agreements is just, you know, a character book. You know what I mean? Teaches you how to build character. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I'm not gonna even like waste your time. If you're not young and you're not on the genetic side of things, the tall shit, don't let people tell you could just grow this method to grow taller. I'm gonna be real with you. You feel what I'm saying? Don't let people tell you that. It's either you're gonna be tall or not. I don't even want to waste your time. You feel me? There's no potion or oil or vitamin that's gonna make you taller, bro. You could get some soles though. You could get some soles and grow taller that way. But there's no method for height, so don't let these online people gas you. It's either you tall or you're not, man. Now, if you're younger, I feel like nutrition-wise and shit, and with stretching, you might, you know, but how much taller could you really get? Like, you know, I don't think that'll help you grow 3 inches if you need 3 inches. You know what I mean? Pause. But yeah, it's crazy how common I get that question though. It's like people really believe that you could just do something to get taller. Literally, I'd say coming up, I was always one of the taller kids, but then it was like, I remember when I was younger, I used to ask people that were taller, like how tall were they when they was my age, just so I could get a gauge on it. And I remember I asked this 6'8" kid. He was 6'8" at the time, and I think I was probably like 11. And I remember I asked him because he was playing ball at the park, and I was like how tall were you when you was my age? And he was like 5'8", and I was 5'8". So I was like, I think I was like at 11, 12, I was like 5'8". So when he said that, I was like, damn, I'm gonna be tall. And then that shit really happened. Am I streaming later on tonight? No, I'm trying to stream throughout the day. I need to go back to the crib, shower, chat. The walk is over. We just completed the walk. 53 minutes down. You feel me? Let me stop my Strava app. We got the walk out the way. Let me stop the app right quick. Hold on, where's the apps at? Here we go. 1 second, chat. Finish. Save. Okay, cool. All right, so I completed my outdoor portion of the workout, chat. Yes, the plan is to stay streaming. I need to go back to the crib, shower. I'm gonna probably get on desktop and shit. Let me see something. Okay. You super chatted on YouTube? Yo, shout out to Blue Cool 8. Blue Cool 8 with the super chat. I don't know how much it was, but I appreciate you, bro. Shout out to Blue Cool 8 on the super chat. All right. Where did I get that hat from? Is 31 Hats. 31 Hats, man. They're a company that they send me a bunch of flower hats. They're based out of LA. They sell out all the time. They have some sick hats. So 31 Hats, shout out to 31 Hats, man. They always, you know, I'm rocking one right now. This is the black on black, Dark Knight, New York Yankee joint. You know what I mean? So that's what's going on. Yo, you was 5'8" at 11 too. That's crazy. And you didn't grow anymore? That's crazy. You know, but you know what's so crazy? A part of me think that, like, you gotta understand, like when you're growing up, like we ate so much chemically processed foods with hormones and steroids in it. Like there was no, I didn't grow up with any organic food. Just imagine like you're just from younger, you just eating a bunch of chemical steroid pump foods. You know what I mean? Could that be a reason why I just out of nowhere just got this much size on me? Who knows? They was pumping HGH in all of the food. You know what I mean? So who knows? You know, when I was think about it. When I was younger, they was pumping. We was having low grade food, so they was pumping HGH in the chicken. I could imagine, like, you feel me? There was no knowledge about it either. So just think about what they was doing back then. No, I'm not putting HGH in nobody's mind because I don't advise anybody, but I'm just saying that's what they be pumping these chickens with. You feel me? I don't be on none of that shit. I don't play that. Strictly natural. If I was on that shit, I would be jacked as fuck. I'm gonna be real with you. As much as I work out and how, like, you know, how much I lift and shit, if I was on that shit, nigga be so jacked. You know what I'm saying? I value my skin, to be honest with you. I value my skin, that's why. That shit fuck your skin up. Let me see. Have I met who? Yo, who is that? Blue Cool? Yo, all the people that's watching on YouTube, I'm reading my Twitch chat because the Restream app is lagging. So I won't be able to read your YouTube comments, chat. So follow my Twitch, and if you want to comment in the chat, follow my Twitch and you can comment. But I won't be answering any questions on YouTube until I'm at the desktop. Blue Cool. Nah, I don't know who that is, but I'm not interested in podcasts, respectfully. I respect everybody in the podcast space, you feel me? Everybody that's built their businesses in the podcast space. I know what my lane is, and my lane is definitely not sitting on a podcast talking about anything. Unless it's my podcast or unless it's my people and that I'm comfortable talking with, you feel me? I don't have any interest in being interviewed or being in a position, you know, where I have to answer questions on other people's platforms. Because what if I go on the platform and I don't want to answer certain questions, you know? I'm gonna not answer them. So me, I'm somebody that if I ever do the podcast space, it would be on my platform, something that I created in amongst individuals that I'm comfortable having conversations with, and we'll be kicking shit on there. But until then, I'm good. I'm happy where I'm at, and I'm growing the way I'm growing. So, yeah, that's what we on. Yes, I do. I unlocked it and everything too. I unlocked it. It should be good. Just let me know. Just let me know. All right. Huh? Nintendo. I could fit in the Lamb truck. I can't fit in any other Lambos. Unless it's custom, you know, like certain people, they get the seats at the back. But to be honest with y'all, family, like, I'm not really a car person. You feel me? Realistically, you know, like, you know, a lot of people are car people. I'm not really obsessed with whips like that, you know. Dead ass. But they've been asking me about podcasts for a long time, right? Nah, that's not I'm not fucking with no podcast. That's just not my thing. Foquan, you said cars are addicting as fashion. I know somebody was like, I should just fuck around and just do, like, for YouTube, do like an old school build the old school. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, I wouldn't even know where to start just to get more knowledge about cars. Just by, like, you know, anybody that's a car person in the chat, like, I wouldn't even know where to start to, like, even build my knowledge to where I could become a car guy, you know? Like, I feel like there's so much I need to learn. I know like little things here and there, but not enough to where, you know, I invested in learning about whips and shit like that, you know? But it'll be dope to do a build though. The build the old school, it'll be fire. I feel like that's something I would want to do. You said you started with video games? You said Need for Speed had you in a chokehold. I feel that. I remember that. W's in the chat for Prince 62, the chosen with the one gifted, man. That's what's up, man. Prince with the one gifted. Rolled the 1K. Let's get it. We back on it. W's in the chat. Prince 62, the chosen with the one gifted. Appreciate the love, bro. When it pull up, let's BRB right quick until we get in the whipping. We get, you feel me? But not right now. I don't even know yet, chat. I'm gonna get a workout with my guy later. Yeah, it's not working. You need a car? Okay. Yeah, let's BRB it right quick. Yeah, let's BRB it. Yeah. already. You go back.
I'm gonna go live now, okay?
Uh-huh. Oh, it's unavailable. Why is it unavailable? Rest of the chat. Hold on. Yo, chat, what up? Interesting. Yo, chat. What is she doing? BR back at record? BRB?